Welcome to About Videography. My name is Doa Levy, and in this episode I will introduce you to the Mivitar Parabolic quick folding softbox. I will go over the structure and the build quality of the softbox. I'll show you what it takes to put it together, and I'll put it to the test. So the Mivitar is a Bowen mount softbox. It measures 35.4 inches wide and 24 inches deep. A pretty large and deep softbox. Here I have it next to the same width softbox, but as you can see, the Mivitar is much deeper. Now, there is a considerable advantage to a deep softbox. In general, the farther away the source light from the diffuser, the softer the light will be. Now, don't get it confused with the farther away the light will be from the subject. I'm talking about the distance from the diffuser to the light source, or the distance from the light source to the diffuser. But before I dive in further, let's see what's in the box. It comes in a nice carrying bag. Again, not the traditional plastic bag like some other brands. It actually reminds me of the aperture lens softbox carrying bag. It is sturdy and padded with two handles. In the carrying bag you will find the softbox itself, two external diffuser. One is the traditional softbox diffuser, and the second one is more a clear frosted diffuser with grid pattern. It is also not soft to the touch as the standard wide diffuser. Now, the description says that the wide diffuser is for photography and the frosted diffuser is for video. We'll put both diffusers to the test to see which one is better than the other. Also in the carrying case there is a grid. Now, it does not come with an inner diffuser, but there is a place to install one, so if you have one, you can still use it with this softbox. The structure core is an umbrella style for quick setup, but it is not the conventional umbrella softbox style. It does not have the intrusive rod in the middle, so with this style there is nothing in front of the source light. Build quality looks to be very good. The measurements on this softbox are well planted. For the most part, everything fits perfectly. The softbox does stretch at the back part to the point that you can see the light through the seams, but it is pretty loose in the front of the softbox. Now, the only place the softbox is tight snugly is the flaps with the velcros at the back of the softbox. So with that said, the flaps are doing a great job covering all the rods entirely. Material-wise, the softbox itself is a type of plastic. It looks and feels strong, but only time will tell. I personally never had a softbox that ripped. Let's talk about the included grid. It is made of strong material. I can see it lasts forever, not like some of the cheap materials grid. For example, this grid was on and off a softbox maybe 10 times before it ripped, and it ripped through the material itself, not from the seams. That will not be the case with the Mivitar grid. I don't see that happening at all. Now, the core itself also feels sturdy, especially the top part of the rod and the locking mechanism. Now, if we're already talking about the locking mechanism, let me show you how it works. So in order to lock the rods, you need to curve up the rod until you hear a click. Now, you supposedly need to do it one by one, but I found much quicker way to put it together. If you first lock the four rods from the opposite side, then all you need to do is push down on the Bowen mount and you will get all the rods to lock at once. Much quicker, and in my opinion, less stress on the rods and the locking mechanism. Now, to lose the rod, you need to pull up the rod a bit to ease on the locking mechanism and then push back the lash. Now, let's put the softbox to the test. I will start by comparing both diffusers from the same distance, but I will change the exposure if needed between both diffusers. The goal is to see if one is more pleasing than the other. I will use the Mivitar softbox with the Godox VL150. So what I noticed, regardless if using the inner diffuser or not, the wide diffuser needs more light output than the frosted diffuser. So you can use either one with great results. Just with the frosted one, you would not have to crank up the intensity as much, and naturally you will get a darker background. Just a side note, my skin is naturally oily and I usually use powder on my forehead, nose and chin to eliminate hot spot. This video is lit with the Mivitar softbox and I don't use any powder, and as you can see, there is a minimum of shyness on my face. And that's pretty much it. I mean, for me, this is the best softbox I ever had. I highly recommend it. But before you go, I'm trying hard to grow this channel. If you like this video, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and click on the like button. I will leave an affiliate link in the description if you are interested in this softbox. I hope you find this video informative. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.